Hi guys, this video is for my first grade. It is for their spelling test on Friday over the last of the green cards, your phonics words that we've been working on, that you've worked on all week. So I hope you studied the words yesterday so that you're ready to do a spelling test today. You can see I've got the date on the board, April 24th, 2020. So I want you to turn, we did card 9 on our last page. Turn to a new page in your spiral. You need your spiral and a pencil. We'll just take our spelling test in the spiral. It just makes sense. And I want you to write the date on the top, then skip a line and write spelling test. So I'm gonna hold that there for a minute. I'm gonna hold that there. Now I'm gonna hold my spiral for you to be able to copy that. Remember, it's the title, so we always capitalize titles. Spelling, it's the ing pattern in there, and skip a finger space or a space and capitalize test. All right? You can pause the video if you need to. After that, you're going to, remember how I showed you, has shown you before, we always fold our spelling test paper in half. Just fold this page. Let me see if I can hold it up high enough. Fold it over, not all the way to the spiral part, but almost to it, and make a nice fold in it, because that makes a column for you to number your paper, okay? And you're gonna number your paper from 1 to 20. So start with 1 by the red line, skip a space, skip a line every time, go down to 10. Then over at the middle column, or the line we made another column, then 11. I like this better than I did last week, so that it matches, and 12 is with the 2, and 13's lined up all the way to 20. If you need to, pause the video, and you can get your paper numbered. Now, we are going to have some sentences, but they are only going to be with words from our lists, and they will have other words in them that you already know how to spell. I think the hardest word that is not on our list is under and Sunday. How do you spell under? Think for a second, how do I spell under? That was on the Dolch list that you've already covered all those words, under. It's actually on the kindergarten Dolch list. Okay, and then how do you spell Sunday? What's important about Sunday? What does it start with? That's right, a capital letter. Okay, all right. Are you ready? Your first word, number 1. Oops. And this is, I'm testing you from card 6, card 7, card 8, and card 9. So don't take this test if you haven't finished all those. Card of the green cards, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If you haven't finished them all, don't take this test yet. Just stop the video, go finish card 9, and practice spelling your words out loud to your mom or your dad or yourself. Make a video. Okay. The mirror. But we're ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. Spelling test. Number 1. This is a word from card 6, but don't cheat. All your cards should be back behind you. Number 1, let's do value. Value. What is the value of your house? Your house might be worth a lot of money, or it might be a smaller house, kind of like mine, and not worth as much, but it's still of great value to you because you live in it. Value. Remember the pattern on that one. Also, Jesus said, I think I said this when I was giving the words, you are of great value to me. You are so much more important to me than the birds of the air or the flowers of the field. And yet God feeds the birds and he clothes the flowers, clothes clothes them, makes them beautiful, basically. So value. Number 2. Should I do another one from card 6 so we remember that pattern? That's how do we spell the long U pattern on card 6? Hue. What hue is your favorite? Do you remember what hue means? Color. Basically it's what is your favorite color, or what is your favorite hue? Number 3. Let me go to a different one. Roof. Some people may have had damage to their roof in the hailstorm. Roof. Remember what pattern? That was on card 7. It's a different pattern than card 6. Roof. Okay, number 4. Room. I bet your mother says, go clean up your room, please. Room. All right, I'm writing mine down too. Ooh, sneak peek. Ooh, that wasn't very good. Silly Miss Kathy. Okay. Number 5, this is a tricky one. Same pattern, I'm gonna give you the hint there. It's, would you like to come too? It's the 2 that means also. 2. We're going to the park too when it opens. Mr. Barber and I have been walking at MCC, and I was going to pick some. They have beautiful honeysuckle there, and I was going to pick some and do a little lesson on how to do a nature journal or a nature walk, which you all already know, but you can do that in your daily journal. So, but there are a lot of other people that have figured out that the MCC walking track is open too. Other people are coming too. And I kind of liked it when I had it to myself, or at least fewer people. Number 6. Soon. Soon. Soon we will be finished with school for the year. Soon. Number 7. Moon. Did you see the full moon the other night? Moon. Also, one of my favorite books to read to my kids, at least Josh, my oldest son, was Goodnight Moon. Number 8. Fruit. Different pattern. Think about it. Fruit. What is your favorite fruit to eat? Fruit. Number 9. Suits. This is like a suit that you wear, but this is the plural form, suits. How many suits does your father have? Suits. Suits. Don't forget the way to make it plural. Excuse me. Okay, number 10. Let me go back to a different pattern. Broom. My daughter Katie likes to get the broom and kill any cockroaches with it. Those cockroaches in Texas try to just walk in your back door. And she always gets the broom and, no, get out of here. Broom. Think of that pattern. What is the broom pattern? I'm going back. I'm jumping around. Okay. Number 11. This is a tricky one, but you'll know it. Flue. Remember I talked about that's the, it's like a lever that you can pull to close a door in a chimney or a fireplace. Please close the flue. All right, flue. Remember that pattern. Think about it. Same pattern as hue and value. Okay, number 12. Fuel. I had to fill up my car with gasoline today so that it could fuel the engine so I can drive to Fort Worth tonight to help my dad, help Papa. Fuel. That's number 12. All right. Number 13. I'm going to stick with the same pattern. Gives you a hint. Continue. Continue. Please continue to use good handwriting when you are doing your work. Continue. All right, number 14. I'll give you a hint, it's off card 9. Bruise. Have you ever fallen and gotten a bruise on your elbow or your knee or your shin? I know you have. Bruise. Bruise. Don't forget it has a silent letter on the end. Silent letter on the end of bruise. Number 15. Let's do tooth. Tooth. Emery and Elena both lost a front tooth, and a new tooth is growing in its place. Tooth. Have the first graders, have you lost any teeth lately? But this is one. Only one tooth is tooth. More than one tooth. The plural form of tooth is teeth. But we're doing tooth. Number 16. Fool. You know, the Bible talks about a fool all through the book of Proverbs. And it's talking about you're a fool when you don't listen to your mom and dad, when you don't pay attention to God's word, when you don't obey your parents or make good choices. You're just being a fool. So that's number 16. We don't want to be a fool. We want to be a wise man, right? A wise person who builds their house on the rock, not the foolish man who built his house on the sand. You remember that story? In in the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke probably. There's a little version of it in there. Fool. Number 17. Cruise. Different pattern. I want to take a cruise someday. Cruise. Give you a hint. It's like bruise, and it has a silent letter at the end. Cruise. Number 18. Clue. Clue, I'll give you a hint, is going to be a word in one of our sentences, so I'm just letting you practice it here. Clue. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a game. And in a game, sometimes you have to have a clue. Clue. Let's see. Number 19. Spoon. Spoon. Please get me a spoon out of the drawer. Spoon. And number 20. Is there one I haven't done? There should be several I haven't done. Because 6 times 4 is 24. Let's see what the next one is. How about boot? That's very easy. Boot. All right. That's number 20. So Once you finish writing those, turn the page. There's my 20, doing it really quick. And I'm gonna write, if you don't wanna put your sentences on the back because it's kind of bumpy, turn to a new page and you can write your sentences on this page. All right, I want you to listen. Listen carefully. I want you to put you can write number 1 at the top for your sentence. And then I want you to take your pencil and put it down. Show me your hands. Hands up. Okay, good. All right. I want you to listen to this sentence 2 times before you start to write it. I'm going to say it 2 times. Then I want you to say it out loud to yourself, out loud, so your ears can hear you saying it. Then I want you to write it. And then I'll read it again at the end for you to check and make sure you've done it correctly. Okay, are you ready? The first sentence, number 1. Pencil down. Don't write anything. Now, this is the part I was telling you. Let's pretend like you're playing a scavenger hunt game. Have you ever played that where you have to go around and find things in different places and get all your stuff, or maybe you find clues? Okay, that's what this sentence is about. Number 1, we went to the zoo at noon to find a clue. Listen again. We went to the zoo at noon to find a clue. All right, I want you to say it to yourself. We went to the zoo at noon to find a clue. Good. Pause the video and write your sentence. Okay, did you write your sentence? What does a sentence start with? That's right, check it. It's got to start with a capital letter. What does it end with? A punctuation mark. Make sure that you have done that. I'm going to read it one last time. Ready? We went to the zoo at noon to find a clue. All right, number 2. So wherever you finished writing the sentence, I wrote my sentences on here, but wherever you finished writing, skip a line and write number 2, okay, on the next line. You ready? Take your pencil, put it down. Hands up. Okay, I see you waving your hands. All right. Ready? Number 2. The second sentence and the third sentence are going to go together. They're like a little story. Number 2. I hit my tooth with a spoon. I hit my tooth with a spoon. Okay, I want you to say it to yourself quietly. I hit my tooth with a spoon. That's a short sentence. All right, pause the video and write that sentence. All right, are you back? Let me read that sentence one last time. I hit my tooth with a spoon. Don't forget, what does the sentence start with? What does it end with? Okay, skip a line and write number 3. Wait for a second for you to do that. Now this sentence goes with the second one. It's the rest of the story. It fell by my boot under my Sunday suit. Ready? This is number 3 again. I might read that 3 times. Ready? It fell by my boot under my Sunday suit. What fell? My tooth. Your tooth. They got knocked out. Okay, ready? I'll read that sentence one last time. Well, one more time, then we'll pause it, and then we'll check it. Are you ready? It fell by my boot under my Sunday suit. Okay, pause the video. Oops, I forgot to have you say it out loud to yourself. Say it out loud. It fell by my boot under my Sunday suit. Okay, pause the video, pick up your pencil, and begin writing. Okay, start the video again. Here's my last time to read that sentence, number 3. It fell by my boot under my Sunday suit. Check that sentence. What does it start with? What does it need to end with? Should there be any capital letters in any of the words within that sentence? Big hint. Also, you could go through and underline your spelling words. You should be able to know them. Zoo, noon, clue in number 1. In number 2, tooth and spoon. In number 3, boot and suit. Okay, I hope you make 100%. Take it to your mom. Have her check it, take a picture of it, and send it to me. Bye. Happy Friday. Great job, first grade.